great.
Thank you for bringing along Taiga. He's looking very chill.
He wouldn't have it any other way, really. Yeah.
Taiga Matariki, so 1 year.
Yeah, 1
old.
year.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah, his anniversary.
So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Now,
Right.
you are an incredibly accomplished contortionist. You can fit into a teeny tiny box, probably a bit bigger than this.
Yeah, only slightly
Like
bigger than
slightly
that.
bigger than
Yeah,
this. You also hold lots of Guinness Book of Records to do with being most times through a tennis racket in under 3 minutes,
Yes.
and most different ways through a tennis racket, and longest time of 3 people inside a contortion box.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest things. So you worked in IT and sports circus, and then after you turned 30, you ended up getting into circus. You ran away with the circus, and now
Pretty much.
this is your main occupation in your life, and you travel the world with it, and you teach. So, Skye, what's the best thing about being you?
I guess probably because I've got to a point in time in life where I realised that don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah.
I just enjoy spending the time on what I like doing, which is being a mum to him.
Yeah.
Enjoy movement.
Yeah.
And good friendships. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
they're simple things, really. They're
Yeah.
simple things, and we're lucky enough to live in a privileged society where we can do that. So yeah.
Awesome. You're going to be performing in the Menagerie Deluxe,
Yes.
which is happening on the 2nd of September.
Yes.
Now, you're going to be doing a contortion act. What would you like the audience to take from your act?
Oh goodness. I guess I always sort of I always likened it to like as a kid I used to be very good at hide and seek.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just that sort of cheeky thing of people kind of going, well, as a child you must have been amazing at hide and seek and hiding. I suppose it's just that kind of magical wonder of being squishy, really. It's that simple. Yeah.
Well, you do elicit magical wonder. Like I find you watching you perform is just enthralling and fascinating.
Thank you. Oh, so he loves it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not performing? This probably answers there.
Yeah, exactly. As you can see, I've got a small human who's full of energy. So at the moment, I'm spending a lot of time chasing around after him. But otherwise, if I do get a moment, I do like sewing and as they're doing some general movement things. So if it's doing a bit of teaching or maybe some aerials or some stretching, that sort of thing.
What is a big influence? What or who has been a big influence on you?
No, not happy. What or who has been a big influence on me? I guess some of that does come back to why I started doing circus was because, so I was sort of at the point of being about 32 and my father had just died like a couple of years beforehand. And I always remember him sort of saying to me at one point, he was sick, but he sort of said how he decided to be an artist when he was young, when his dad wanted to push him to be a chemist, like all their family had always been chemists. And he said, I chose to be an artist and I've never regretted that a day in my life. You always follow your passions, follow what you love. And I was in this job that I really didn't love so much, and I guess after that I reflected on it a bit. He passed away, and then I sort of went, you know what, if I don't do this now, it's going to be too late.
Yeah.
So I made the transition, I applied for the circus program, got in and came to New Zealand and haven't looked back.
Amazing, that's amazing, because it's such an amazing thing to do, especially after you're 30. A lot of people feel like, if you don't get into circus when you're, a tween, then, it's gone.
Yeah, that's it, it's too late. Which so isn't true.
No,
so isn't true. And I think anything, if you dedicate a bit of time and energy to it, you can really achieve good things.
Last question.
Yeah.
What's the current minor obsession?
Oh, so it's like it is RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's just I love the costumes.
Yeah.
I think it's just it's so good.
Yeah.
Lately, strangely enough, I've just kind of hopped online and had a look at a couple of the old series as well.
It's
just so silly, but I love the makeup. I love the costumes. It's entertaining.
It's really inspirational, huh?
Yeah, it is. It is. Exactly. I've been starting to do a bit of drag makeup, so I might be doing some of that for your show. Let's go big, people.
Yeah.
Let's go big.
Thank you so much.